Welcome back, and joining me now is Tom Fitton, president of Judicial Watch. And Tom, we are on the precipice of learning more about a scandal that has racked this nation for more than 4 years. The efforts of the left and deep state to overthrow a president, to block his agenda, to block his candidacy for that high office. Your reaction to the fact that they have succeeded, they being the deep state, the national left-wing media, the radical Dems, have succeeded in driving this fraud against the president and the American people successfully without consequence for more than 4 years, along with corrupt FBI, DOJ, and intelligence officials through it all.
It's been exceedingly frustrating that not only have they been able to do that, but they've been able to do it without the accountability that any other government official would have faced if the target was the politically correct target, meaning a Democrat or a leftist or a Republican establishment type. But because it was Donald Trump, the rules didn't apply to him. You could spy against him. You could, 4 years ago, this week or last week, Joe Biden and Obama were talking about spying on Trump, targeting his national security advisor. That was the transfer of power that happened 4 years ago.
Yeah, when you say it was all right, it's important for everyone to understand the predicate for that permission from the media and most, if not the majority of Americans who were watching this unfold in the early days. It was predicated on a serious charge that a president was effectively a Russian agent, that he was in collusion with Vladimir Putin. I mean, brazen, outrageous, fraudulent assertions by the leadership and the principal officials of the party. And there has been no consequence for them whatsoever for lying, for trying to destroy this man, his presidency, his administration. And now, as we are near Inauguration Day for Joe Biden, it is almost a welcome home, Joe, kind of atmosphere amongst the swamp creatures. How does this get made right, and can it be made right?
I don't know if it can be made right at this point, other than just trying to figure out what went on. And John Durham isn't going to prosecute any of these guys. We already know that. Biden not only is bringing some of these folks back responsible for these monstrous lies and misconduct, that he's actually giving them promotions. Biden himself obviously has gotten a promotion through this election process, which, as you know, I think was compromised. This president, he was the victim of monstrous lies, and when he tried to investigate what was behind it and how it happened, they tried to remove him from office for it. And for objecting to the election, daring to raise questions about the election, they're now trying to remove him from office.
Well, you're talking about now.
I mean, it's big lie after big lie after big lie with this crew.
Think of the sickening deception, hypocrisy, because what was the position of the radical Dems upon the surprise victory of Donald Trump in 2016? They said it was an illegitimate win. It was an illegal election. He was not legitimately the president of the United States. Hashtag resistance throughout. And doing so with greater animus and energy against this man and the Republican Party and Republicans, the deplorables, than anything we are witnessing now in response to what the Democratic Party has once again attempted, which is another impeachment on false grounds against this president. Without so much as a breath of opposition from the media.
Well, and not even much opposition from Republicans. These documents, They all knew it was a lie. It wasn't just Schiff who knew it was a lie. It was Rod Rosenstein who knew it was a lie. It was Barr who knew it was a lie. It's Durham who knew it was a lie. And they all sat on this. They sat on Biden material, his appointees. And we all know he wanted it released. But with the Trump administration, it's been day and day of casual sedition, trying to subvert his efforts for transparency on this corruption, subvert his efforts for accountability. They completely ignored him. And now it's the last minute, and we're getting documents a day late and a dollar short, reconfirming and further confirming the criminality behind the political class that sought to undo the 2016 election.
The effect of all of this is we are left with a government run by criminals, the corrupt, and those beyond consequence for their actions. That's where we are today. It's very likely to be the same place that we visit in the weeks and months ahead. Tom Fitton, good to have you with us. Thank you. Up next here, Kevin McCarthy, siding with a House rhino who voted to impeach the President of the United States. We take that up with Congressman Mo Brooks. Stay with us. There seems to be a little problem in the Republican Party, particularly in the House. Stay with us.